Hi guys, it's me Tech Jake, and today we're talking about something that sits at the top of the home theater food chain. This is the Sony VPL-VW385ES 4K HDR Home Theater Projector. If you've ever dreamed of recreating that true cinema experience right in your living room, this is the type of projector that's built to make that dream happen. And if you want to buy it, make sure to check the link in the description. Now, when you hear Sony 4K projector, you already know it's going to be premium. The VPL-VW385ES is not just any projector, it's a true native 4K projector. That means you're not getting an upscaled 1080p image, you're actually seeing a full 4096 by 2160 resolution, the same pixel count you'd expect from professional digital cinema projectors. It's basically like having a private movie theater at home. One of the standout features here is HDR compatibility. Sony has baked in HDR10 and HLG support, so whether you're streaming movies in HDR or playing HDR-enabled games, you're going to see incredible dynamic range. Blacks look deeper, highlights pop more, and the colors just feel richer and more lifelike. Pair that with Sony's reality creation technology, which enhances detail and sharpness on everything you're watching, and you end up with a picture that feels razor-sharp but still natural. Brightness is another big factor for projectors, and this one puts out 1,500 lumens. Now, that might not sound like the craziest number compared to some ultra-bright living room projectors, but the key here is contrast. Sony's advanced SXRD panels deliver a high contrast ratio, so even in darker scenes, you get deep, inky blacks instead of washed-out grays. If you've ever tried watching something like The Batman or Game of Thrones on a cheap projector, you know how frustrating it is when all you see is a dark blur. That's not the case here. Shadow detail is clear, precise, and cinematic. Another thing I really like is the motorized lens with memory settings. You get powered zoom, shift, and focus, so you can adjust the image to perfectly fit your screen without ever leaving your seat. And if you like switching between different aspect ratios, say, widescreen movies versus regular 16:9 content, the lens memory lets you store and recall those settings instantly. That's the kind of convenience you don't really think about until you have it, and then you never want to go back. For gamers out there, input lag is important, and Sony has kept it impressively low for a projector in this class. That means you can hook up a PS5, Xbox, or even a gaming PC and still enjoy smooth, responsive gameplay on a massive screen. Imagine playing a racing game or an open-world RPG at over 100 inches wide in true 4K HDR. It's a totally different experience. Design-wise, the VPL-VW385ES looks exactly how you'd expect a premium Sony projector to look. It's big, clean, and minimalist with that signature curved body. It's not something you're going to casually place on a coffee table. This is made for ceiling mounting or setting up as a permanent part of your home theater. And honestly, that makes sense because once you see the picture quality, you're not going to want to move it around. On the connectivity side, you've got dual HDMI inputs, both HDCP 2.2 compliant, so you can plug in modern devices like streaming boxes, Blu-ray players, or gaming consoles without any issues. You also get control options like RS-232 and IP control, which means it can integrate into smart home or professional theater systems easily. What really sets this projector apart, though, is the long-term value. The lamp life is rated up to 6,000 hours in low mode, which means you could watch 2 movies every day for several years before even thinking about replacing it. And because it's a Sony, the processing and upscaling for non-4K content is some of the best in the industry. So even your regular HD Blu-rays or streaming content will look better than you've ever seen them. At the end of the day, this projector is built for people who want the ultimate cinematic experience at home. It's not cheap, but what you're getting is a true 4K HDR projector with incredible picture quality, smooth performance, and the kind of features that make home theater setups feel effortless. So if you're serious about upgrading your movie nights, your gaming sessions, or even just your everyday streaming, the Sony VPL-VW385ES is one of the best options out there. Hi guys, it's me Tech Jake, and if you want to buy this Sony VPL-VW385ES 4K HDR Home Theater Projector, then please visit the link provided in the description.